Stewie and Steve can get points. So I think we will get points. I think if we don't have someone in the top 5, we'll struggle to win overall. But I still think even if you're in trouble, we've still got other people that can get that top 5. So we've got options. We'll have to. A lot of this is going to be the best, the best laid plans and all that. We can plan this one till our heart's content, but what happens on the road will very quickly turn that on its arse. So we'll just have to be prepared that if someone's fallen off the back, someone's not feeling good, they're not in position, we may have to swap it around and go, who's up front, who feels good, who can go for some points, that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll just have to play it by ear.
So I wanted to ask about the sprint on lap 3 because the recovery is so short after that one.
Yeah.
That I don't know how we should approach it because you go like really hard on lap 3, you may not have like enough recovery to contest. Like
sure,
whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a balancing act, and you have to wait. There's going to be, I think it's 10 points for first on foul, 9 for second, etc. So the difference between first and third is like 2 points. The difference between first and third and finish is 10 points. So yeah, keep an eye on the finish for the third one, but we absolutely can't ignore any of the segments. We must score points on all of the segments. Not everybody, but somebody has to score on each of the segments for us to stand a chance of winning.
Okay. So yeah, more focus on the sprint race.
Yeah. But like I say, keep an eye on the finish. Don't kill yourself on the sprint. The idea with the foul points is you'll try and grab some, but you're not going to get some if it means you drop out of the group. I'd rather you stick in the group kind of thing. On lap 3, specifically.
Sprint then comes about.
Say again, sorry, Steve.
Climb at 3.4 and then sprint at about 7. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Like the sprint starts like before the uphill. Like on the uphill, people are already sprinting.
Yeah.
Then it's like a downhill, so we have to be really well positioned.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
You got this, guys. You got the best team for this. Even if we don't win it on the road, we've definitely got the best team for picking up points today. But like we say, just give it your best crack. That's all we can ask. Results are secondary. It's all about giving it your best. I'm just getting my breath back now as you boys lose yours. I think this is the race where you show Maddie who's fucking boss. Shove that goat right up her arse. She's going to suffer so bad on this course, I think. She has not got the punch for it.
She's going to have to put out high what?
She will, but I still think it's going to be very difficult. If you can't punch on the little rises, you can hold 5 watts forever and you're still going to get dropped. I think Pete Vale's going to be in trouble on Joe. I really do. And he's a really strong race, 4.3 for 20 minutes. I still think he's going to suffer in Joe.
Have someone got handball already?
Yeah, I think that's there's an issue there. I know some people were reporting they was getting power up from the start, so you might be one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. As they say. Quite a big field today. 75. Pretty much full teams, that is, from everybody. Okay, people are starting to move off the front to think about foul points. If you're going for foul points, you need to be near the front way in advance of the sprint. If you're trying to move up as you get near the sprint, it'll be literally impossible. So you'll have to use a fair bit of your energy to move up in advance of the sprint, if that's your aim. If you're going for FTS, you can afford to sit a bit further back in the draft of the group. But foul, you need to be in the top 20 before you even get near the sprint. Yep, you're all looking good. There's already a little bit of a split behind Patrick. There's a 15-metre split behind Patrick, half of the group. So those are the riders that are going to suffer. And some people have been caught out. Our man Pedro Bastos is really good. He's having to do 8 watts per kilo there off the back to close that gap on his own. Those are matches we'll need later. A couple of people have bridged across that gap. Still a big gap.
It's 7 kilometres. Jake, is it for sprint?
Yeah, it's going to be. I'll get you the exact distance, Steve. It's 7 point, maybe 3, I think.
Roger.
7.3 for lap 1. And then it's
Is that
every
when the sprint starts?
Yes. And then it's every 10k. Well, 9.8k thereafter. So every 10k.
People start sprinting around 7.2 or 7.1.
Yeah, they'd probably go before that. If people are going for Fallow, I wouldn't even be surprised if some people go way early, like 400 meters before. Especially you guys that haven't got the fastest sprint that want to pick up points. You can see the sprint banner now at the top of your mini map to the right of the fork. That green banner is the sprint banner.
Yeah.
That's the end of the sprint. People are moving up now. It's not going to get any quieter from here, boys, before that sprint now. So you're going to have to fight to keep your position. It's basically when you go over the top of the brow, you'll be at the start. At the top of the brow of this, just over the top where the sprint starts. Remember, it's downhill. Go on, boys! Yes, come on, you're flying. Yes, come on. Ali. Yes, come on. You're flying. People are going to find it really difficult to come past you. Come on, Snow. This is it. You're picking up a shitload of points here. Beautiful. Richard, Alvaro, fantastic. Stu, great work there. Beautiful. Darren was in the top as well. Patrick was there. It looked like you were all there or thereabouts. I'll get you the exact scores in a minute, but we definitely picked up enough points, exactly enough points that we needed there on lap 1. So that's a fantastic start. I don't see the fastest on the segments because I'm in a meet-up, so it doesn't give me them, but it looked like we've got some good times there. And remember, everyone else behind suffering. There's big gaps behind, so you guys just freewheel now. Get as much recovery as you can. Let everybody else work. It bodes really well. We had so many riders at the front then. Really well.
Looks like Patrick got top.
Fantastic. And I don't think anyone's going to set a faster time than that on lap 2 or 3, boys. I really don't. The size of the group will diminish. Everybody's watts will go down because of the matches burned on the hills. It's going to be tough to beat that. I'll get you your exact scores in a minute. It'll take a couple of minutes for them to come through because Swift Power. Pedro Bastos is off the back by 40 meters. He looks like he's not having a good day. The Tuggers guys look like they're suffering here. Beautiful. Looks like you and the FCCC guys did okay. I think Aussie Chump Days maybe got 1 or 2 in there, but they didn't do particularly well.
Try to recover, guys. I see low what balances, so everyone is tired.
Yeah. No point putting any pressure on here. You can't get away. You can't win the race. You can only burn your own matches. Over half the field's gone, dead, never coming back. So you've got about 37 riders in that group. That means it's the top quarter are going to be picking up foul points every lap. So the foul points are going to be crucial, but all of our riders are in that front group.
I think activity, Jake.
Say again, sorry, Steve.
I see nobody.
What was that? Is your internet going? Did you say?
Connectivity.
Okay, just keep plowing through, mate. If it drops out, it drops out. You'll still get finish points if you have to.
Can't make that. Six seconds off. I'm out.
Okay, mate, don't worry about it. It is what it is. It happens. It's just a virtual puncture. Nothing we can do about it now. Just keep plowing through. Try and hold your position if you can. Get finish points, and that'll help either way. I planned for you to be kind of one of you or Steve, one of you or Stu to be dropped already, Steve. So it's not the worst case.
I'm feeling really bad, man. After this sprint, really bad.
Really bad, Alvaro. Was that? Or Stewie?
Not me.
It was me. Alvaro.
Okay, mate.
I can't
well,
recover, man.
That's okay. That's
I'm
okay.
done.
It's okay. Don't panic. Just do what you can. Try and recover. If you can't, you can't. It is what it is.
My fault. I've been working on my Spanish accent.
Yeah, it's a brutal course. It really is. But just remember, like you said in the chat, it's just attack and then recover and attack and recover. And the pace has massively gone out of this group now. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it has. Everybody's hurting right now. I promise you that. Just sit in. Try not worry about foul points for lap 2 yet, Alvaro. Just sit in. When we get a bit closer, if you feel like you're really cooked, we might send you on a suicide dash. But don't worry about that for now. Just try and sit in and recover as best you can. We've still got 6K for the sprint. So plenty of time to try and recover. And just remember, every bit of time you can spend in the draft, it's going to save you a bit, because out of that draft, it's so much more work. Right, guys, you smashed it. So for foul points on the lap 1, Richard got second, Patrick got third, Alvaro got fifth, Stewie got ninth. So that puts us first, I think. Henry Hirsch is what, CWCC, someone from Wallahula Cole, couple of Wallahula Coles in there, a couple of FCCCs, only one Aussie Hump Day. So let's have a look at the fastest through the segment. Oh, fantastic. Fastest through the segment was Patrick with an insane 7.9. Darren was third. So that's 2 people in the top 10 there. Wahula Cole got 1. Aussie Hump Day got 1. Thanos got a couple. FCC got 2 or 3. So FCC look like our only rivals at the minute, but I think we're winning fairly convincingly at the minute, boys. That's it. And remember, people will be putting in a dig now, but it'll be over soon. And they're not getting away here. It's just foolish. They're just wasting their own energy there. D lost from KRT. We've had his ass several times on the Snow Racing League. He doesn't know what he's doing. Don't worry about him. Me and Patrick played with him enough times in New York.
There's the top of that little rise. I know it feels like a bit of a dig, but that's the top. You can see it as you go around the bend. It's going to be really easy after that. Remember, this is the hardest bit of the whole course. Once you're through this, that's it, basically. Lots of recovery. Just one dig here, and then you've done 2 out of 3 of them. There it is. Look, there's the top. Bit of a dig. Come on, just don't fall off the back. You're all good.
Sorry, guys. My body's not working today.
That's okay, Alvaro.
I may be sick or something.
See if you can jump on this group. Try not lose too many finish positions if you can. You can jump onto this group. They'll be going a lot easier. See if you can sit on with them. Steve's here as well. You two can potentially give each other a bit of draft, maybe. That's it, Alvaro. Go on, lad. There's the top. Huge effort, that is. Huge. Good work, Alvaro. I think you'll get on there on the downhill. Good effort. Right, we're down to 4 now, guys, so it's going to be important the front 4 pick up some points. Try and not all go for the next sprint, because I think we had maybe too many people go for that first sprint, and we don't want everybody dead on the first one. We're going to need to pick up some points on 2 and 3, so maybe not everybody go for this one, or not all out anyway. Maybe you pick up a few points here and there, but don't kill yourselves. Maybe one of you can kill yourselves if you like. I'm going to need 3 of you for lap 3, at least. Remember, we're ahead here, so we can afford to not pick up all the points in the world on this lap and still be doing quite well. The Tuggers guys are doing fucking terrible. They haven't got anybody in the front 10 for FAL or FTS, so they're going to really suffer. So remember, even if we don't win on the road today, our main rivals are Aussie Hump Day and Tuggers, and if neither of them look like they're going to get top 3. So if we can get top 3 and they don't, that's a huge result. Huge. Because we're going to probably lose to both of them on the TTT next week. So if we can put a couple of points into them this week, massive, absolutely massive. You've got 2K, 2 and a bit, 2.5K or so before the sprint. It's at 17.2. The start. You saw it last time. It's on the downhill, and what you guys did really well last time was being at the front at the start. And it's just so difficult to move up. It really is. But you nailed that last one perfectly.
I can't finish, Jake. I'm spent. Sorry.
Can you roll round at 1.5, Steve, to get the finish point?
I've got a bit of an injury at the minute. Well, yeah, can't do it.
Ah, that's going to hurt us bad.
Sorry, mate. If I didn't have my connection issues, I'd have been there on a sprint. I went blank on the sprint for me, and I was in top 5, I reckon.
That's all right. I mean, if you can finish at 1.5, Steve, you'll still get us a load of points. But if you're not feeling well or you're injured, don't make it worse, mate. The important thing's the long term.
It was the connection as well for me. I had to work hard.
Right, come on, guys. We're really going to need some points now, then, because this is our week to put it into tuggers. So if we're one guy down and we finish points, that's potentially 20 points there. 15 points that we're going to need to make up to try and get back. Yeah, you know, some people have already gone early. I think that's ambitious. They've gone 500 meters out. All right. See what we can do. If we can get one or two of you in that top 10, that'll be enough. Go on, Stewie, lad. Go on, Stewie. Go on, Patrick. Good work, boys.
Oh, sorry, boys. Darren, I've been dropped.
Right. Okay, no worries, Darren. Okay, we're on DEFCON now. Stewie, Patrick. Richard, are you in there? Yeah, you're in there. Okay, you guys are going to have to work really hard now.
I've been taking it easy.
I know, bud. I know.
Okay.
If you can just try and work, I get it, Stu. You picked up points there, mate. That was really good. If you get dropped, you get dropped. Try and stick in as best you can. If not, try and jump in with the back group. I hate to tell you this, Patrick and Richard, but you're going to have to get points on this next sprint and the finish. If we want to win today, we'll get top three. Go on, Stewie, you're smashing it, mate. He's still in there. Look at that. He's still there. Not dead yet. And look, everybody's letting you come back now. Everybody's letting you recover and freewheel. Beautiful. I know it's a horrible course, guys. If you get dropped, do not feel bad. This is a really brutal course. I tried to say in the chat, it's one of the top 5 hardest races I've ever done in this course. Really tough. So I know sometimes you feel like, oh shit, I got dropped, but it is vicious. It's brutal, and you've all done good job, really good job so far. So don't feel beat up if you get dropped. Keep digging in there. Keep pushing. The points will all count. You know, Darren getting third on the FTS will come in really handy. Really handy. That's 15 points there, I think, isn't it, off the bat? So that's worth more than a few finish points. So yeah, we get points where we can. We get dropped. We just do what we can to finish. Up top. Just one, and I know even this sounds horrible, but it's just one more of everything. You've done the bulk of it. You've broken the back of the course now. I think I only count 3 tuggers in this front group. I'll try and get a look at your Aussies. Fucking Aussies, mate. Fucking Aussie chump day riders. There's not many Aussies. 2, maybe 3. Including the goat, but don't worry about her. She's got approximately 0 points for her team.
Steve's back on the bike in 70th. I'm just going to pedal it home, nice and easy.
Good lad, Steve. Good lad. Beautiful. That'll come in real handy. But if you're not feeling good, or you're feeling injured, just stop, mate. Don't kill yourself, honestly.
Yeah. I'm really not pushing. I'm just turning pedal.
Cool.
Holding a position.
If needs be, I'll get Colin to come round and hand crank it after he's finished DSing Joe.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The Aussies look like they may be trying something here. She looks like she might be trying to get away. But even if she does get away, she's only going to get 10 foul points and 30 finish points. And I still think the rest of her team's fucked. So don't worry too much about her. If you guys pick up any finish points or any sprint points, it'll totally negate her. She's just making a play for it. That's all. Thinking, is anyone going to chase me? It's 12k to the finish. But if you can do 5.4 watts per kilo for 20 minutes, why not? It's laughable. I just did 5.4 exactly for 5 minutes, and I literally lay on the floor for, I think, 8 or 9 minutes with my feet in the air, unable to breathe, and the fans on me. She can do it for 20, and her heart rate doesn't go above 140. Alvaro, keep pedaling if you can, mate. There is a time cut off. Even if you just pedal through at 1.5. Don't want all those hard work.
2 minutes back from me at the minute, so I don't know.
Don't want all those hard-earned points you got from the foul on lap 1 to go to waste, do we? Because remember, if you don't finish, you don't get any points, including segment points. Final sprint's at 27.1, so you got well over 5k yet.
You get this back in here.
Last time. And just think how many people have been binned off the back and you haven't. You're still here. Not going to let them bin you off now, are you? On lap 3. You ain't worked this hard to be here to let them bin you off now. On the last one.
Jake, can you hear me? Oh, can anyone hear me?
Okay, Steve.
Are you there, Alvaro? Can you hear me? Alvaro? You got to be sick.
Oh, can anyone hear me?
Rich.
Yeah, my power dropped out.
Rich has dropped out.
Just my power back in now. About 40 seconds.
So Rich has dropped out, power gone, he's back 40 seconds.
Oh man, we're in trouble, boys. It's gone from good to shit in the space of 2 laps. You're going to have to dig in here. Patrick, probably all on you to do what you can.
Who's providing the white noise?
Not me, I promise.
Okay.
Right, do what you can now, boys. It is what it is with the dropouts. It's unfortunate it's on the week where we had the smashing of Tuggers and Aussie Ump Day. I would have rather it been a week where they were going to smash us already, but I think we can still maybe get top three here. The only
Perhaps
teams,
it's not top three.
I think the only teams that are beating us at the minute are FCC, maybe Wahula Cole. There's only 20 in that front group, so remember the first half of them are going to score points, and there's 3 Aussie Hump Day and 3 Tuggers. So unfortunately, they may well close the gap on us here. You can still win this, Patrick, though. The goat's going again, but don't worry too much about her, because again, just one rider.
Who should take him with her?
Don't know, there's a Tugger going as well. If one of you wants to go for it, go for it. For either of you feel like you can bridge and you've got enough in the legs, she will drag you to the finish. I can't see exactly how long you've got, but in my head, you've got about 5.3k to the finish.
How long to the sprint day?
You've got about 2.3k. Alvaro, are you there? You're live.
We've just gone past it.
He's not on Discord. He's not pedaling. This is a
We've just
disaster.
gone past it on the lap. He's stationary on the lap. Hope he's all right.
And just in case you don't already know this, guys, if you get dropped, it's absolutely fine to get dropped, but you absolutely have to finish unless you're injured or sick.
Engage.
Okay, you've got about K to the sprint.
Good.
Those 3 riders ahead are going to scoop all the points. So you're only fighting for 4th place at the front of this group here. Yeah, I'll be honest, we can't let the 3 of them get away. You're going to have to think about it, Patrick. See what you can here and maybe just plough through with it if you can. Come on, lad. Come on, Patrick. Fucking, you got this. You got this. Beautiful. Fucking eating goat for dinner. Beautiful. Well done, Patrick. Well done. Excellent. Oh, yes, Stewie. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, boys. Now, Plough 3, if you can get on with them, get on with them. If you let anybody that gets away from here is getting away, they're not coming back. This is the front of the race. If you can get to the front and sit on her wheel as best you can, or at least just fight for whatever position's left now, this is it. Anyone gets away off the front, they're gone. But you've got to close the gap, because if they open up behind you, then it's over. Beautiful. It looks like it's just about to come back together, and if it does, you guys have got clearly the best sprints left in this group. Clearly.
I'm done.
You're good. Everybody's hurting. Nobody's got anything left. And when all's equal, you two have the best sprint. Look, if the goat would not be here if she could be anywhere else. If she could be up the road, she would be. She's got nothing. Nobody's got anything. And there's 2K left. Less than 2K left. This is it, Patrick. This is what we drilled all summer for, bud. Everybody's hurting. There's no pressure to win here, guys. Absolutely no pressure to win, but you're going to give it everything you got. I know you are. When it's all said and done, you two have the best punch in this group. You've proved that over the last 3 laps, and especially on that last sprint. I think the finish is at 29.8k, guys, but I'm not 100% certain. So I think you've got about 1k. You can see the finish. You can see the finish line. There it is up ahead. That is the finish. This is it. This is all it. There's 1k left. Nobody's got as good a 1 minute power as you, Patrick. That's for sure. It's a slight uphill rise to the finish as well. Suits you two both down to the ground. That's it. Use the draft of the group, and then just one unholy sprint with everything you got. Come on, Patrick! You got this. Absolute animal. Come on, boys. Fantastic. Great effort, guys. Great effort there. Beautiful. No apologies there. We asked so much of you guys. You did a really good job. That was phenomenal, especially with that last sprint. You two picked up a shitload of points on that last sprint.
Yeah. Pick her bike. I'll go.
I'm not surprised. That was fantastic. That was really, really good. And I think that the FTS points will hold as well, which is huge. I think we definitely got top 3 there, guys. If everybody finishes, we definitely got top 3. That was beautiful. There's nothing we can do about dropouts, illness, injuries. We just have to take it on the chin. But that was a superhuman result from everybody there.
I'll pick the fucking goat on the line of that.
So your fastest time held, Patrick. Darren had the 4th fastest. I think you got 2 in the top 10 actually, potentially. Really good. And then we got, in terms of foul points, 6, 7, 8, 10th, 9th. Great work, everybody. Really good. I know it's an absolute brutal course.
Is someone there to roll Patrick over?
That was huge from you, Stewie. You're in good form at the minute, that's for sure.
Cheers, man. One thing I'll say, I'm missing that top end power at the minute. Oh, yeah,
I don't know, you guys look like you have real good punch there.
I wasn't recovering.
No. There was very little recovery. Very little. There was some great riders in there that weren't picking up any points, guys. Like Pedro Bastos is a really good racer, and he was getting fuck all.
So he first now. He finished now.
Did he get first at the finish?
I think so.
Yeah, because he just did nothing else the whole race.
My power was out for about 45 seconds. Had to restart my watt life.
I switched to you, Richard. I saw you doing 8 watts per kilo trying to get back up. That's not what you need in the middle of a race. But, you know, we have to take it on the chin when stuff like that happens. Look, it is what it is, and it's, if anything, it's good to get it all out of the way in 1 week. You know, get all your bad luck out of the way. But there were some really good positives there. Like until we started having tech issues, we were smashing that. That first lap was perfection. Everybody did, you know, got loads of points. Maybe we should have forced someone like Alvaro to not go all out there and to save a little bit for lap 2 and 3, but you know, it is what it is. We'll learn that one for the next time. But you know, everybody was picking up points and where they needed to be and looked really strong.
Like you say, Jake, it's tricky for me because if I do one all-out effort, my legs are just gone.
Yeah, exactly, mate. I used to do the same when I was racing ZRL a couple of years ago. I'd just be the sprint guy on the first couple of segments, and you get loads of points, but you can't even turn the pedal after, can you?
Nah,
Like, you literally,
the heart rate's just tanked, and you just
it is, and especially if you're trying to move up the group as well. Nightmare, but got a shitload of points.
Like the start, ZRL is probably the worst type of racing for me. Like nice and mellow ride, and then a sprint finish.
Yeah, well, that's the way to do it, isn't it? But to be fair, the thing is, I know it's brutal, but you are picking up a shitload of points. So, like, it's horrible, but you are the best sprinter in the whole race, watts per kilo wise. So we have to kind of use that, really, because it's a really strong weapon that's going to get us a shitload of points. So the teams that don't do very well are the teams that only look at the finish placing and go, oh yeah, we'll just try and get everybody as high up as we can. Well, if you've got the best sprinter in the league and there's a shitload of points available for sprint fastest through segments, obviously you've got to try and do it, haven't you? And the problem is when we've got like you and Patrick, who are the best sprinters, but you're both capable of winning races. So then you have to make like a decision of like, do you use one of you to get the sprint and get one of you to sit in, or do you just say you both, if you can both win, you both try and win? It's just there's no right answer really. But what I do know is whatever job we ask you or anybody else to do, they fucking go all in for it. Absolutely, give it everything they got. And that's that's all we ask really. So yeah, really happy with it. Win, lose or draw today. That's that's a really nasty course, and we asked everybody to go really deep, and you certainly did that. So yeah, happy with it. Very happy. Even happier that I could sit here watching it as well. I didn't have to join you.
Yeah, I think it's.
Don't worry, it's a nice gentle TTT next week.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on the conference next week up in Nottingham. But if you need me, I can take my trainer and put it in the hotel room. Shouldn't be a problem. In fact, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Okay, mate. We'll have a look at
just
the
depends
team
on their
Susan
Wi-Fi,
is.
obviously.
Yeah, well, the thing is, so there's certain people that are going to be in chance kind of regardless of who's available, and you'll be one of those riders. I haven't done a TTT with you. Have you ever done one before?
Oh yeah, I used to do loads.
Yeah, so you know what you're doing, and you know
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
You get a pull on the front and all the rest of it. So
Yeah.
if we're talking watts per kilo, like and strength, you'll be in the chance team. For
What
that
course
thing.
is it on?
It's Wandering Flats. So we actually did it last Thursday. It's the one we did on Thursday, which is why we were keen to try and get people to do it because it was a good recon for it. Basically, it's quite a good course. I think it'll be.
It hasn't got any really bad climbs, has it?
No, the climb's near the end, and it's close enough to the end. You can probably shed someone if you need to. But the thing is, with these TTTs, the ZRL ones, they're only 6 man, whereas the Thursday night ones are 8 man, and you really feel the difference with the 6 man one because there's less draft, and obviously you pull in like a third. Your pull length is a third less recovery between pulls, so it's quite brutal, really. But if I'm being honest, I think we're going to get smashed next week because that's where you go to doing 5.4 watts per kilo, and that Portuguese fella doing 4.8 are going to drag their team round at that pace. So we will just have to do what we can on that. But I do think we'll be good for third place because we have got some really solid TT riders. Like I reckon I can do 4.2 for 20. Patrick can do 4.2 for 20. So we've got people that can get us to a good third place finish, I think. But yeah, that's why it's a good week this week to try and fucking smash them where we can, and get a little bit of ground ahead of them for the TTT where they'll probably gain on us. But all fun and games anyway. I think the next good one for us is going to be Champs-Élysées. I think it's going to be kind of like this, isn't it? Where we're going to have the right
last time in ZRL, that was another one that takes it right out of you on the climb. And you go around the top, don't you, and then come back down the hill, and it's about halfway down, isn't it?
It's brutal. Yeah, I mean, when I did it a couple of years ago in ZRL, I did it in A. I was an A for about 3 months, and I did it, and I did the sprint, and to get the sprint, I did just to get to the front of the group to try and do a sprint. I had to do 10 minutes at 280 watts, which for me is about 4.6. So I had to do 10 minutes at 4.6, which is like easily above threshold, and then a max sprint of 15 or whatever it was. And I literally, like you, I couldn't feel my arms. It was the weirdest thing. I couldn't feel my arms, like all the blood drained from my arms.
Even when you're going downhill on the sprint, it feels so long.
It's absolutely horrible. And this is going to be 55k. So that's an hour and a half at least.
And you know they're still going to go mental up that hill. They still will.
100%. It's just going to be
500 watts off the bat, and then it'll be
horrible. It'll be absolutely horrible. But I think what we do for that one is we dedicate a couple of riders each lap to specifically to that sprint, and we go, if you're not on that sprint, keep your matches dry, so if Alvaro, we go, all right, you're not allowed to sprint on sprint 1, you got to keep it for sprint 2 kind of thing. Maybe that's the way to do that one, and try and keep it for that, because it's going to be it's attrition, isn't it? It's just attrition.
That might work for me on that one as well. If I can stay with the front group and then it settles down on the second lap. I think I remember last time as well, they were going fastest through segment on the second and third laps as well. So it worked on that one.
It was Fal and FTS on every lap, I'm pretty sure.
It's what, sorry, Stewie?
The last time we did Champs-Élysées or Lucic or whatever it's called, I'm pretty sure it was Fal and FTS on lap. I think we did it at that time.
That's ring a bell, actually.
Well, that's what they did now, wasn't it? It is FTS. So basically, when they say that, they mean it's FTS on every lap, but you could score 6 times. So if Patrick got like the 6 fastest sprints, the fastest sprint each lap in Champs-Élysées, he'd score 6 times on the leaderboard, if that makes sense, as long as they were all in the top 10. So you can get 6 scores on the leaderboard if there's 6 laps, is what it means. But it's not an FTS per lap, as in it resets each lap. So you get unfortunately not, because we'd be laughing if that was the case. We'd be flying. But yeah, that's why it's really important. You go all out on sprint 1, because inevitably on sprint 1 the group's huge,